Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Crypts Sly versus Mir. This is our second match of the Crypts season. You guys remember we had a good one last week. We had to push the Wednesday match back to the end of the season. So we've got Mir with their second match of the year versus Sly. And Sly is ready to go. I've heard a few people say Sly is going to shock the world. Well, here you go. This is your chance to do it tonight. You are facing the two-time defending champions. So it's going to take everything you got. We got some interesting lineup concoctions is the word I'm going to use tonight. So I'll tell you how that's going to work out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I do have to announce it. Sly is going to play 5. Mir is going to play 7. So because they're playing 7, you'll see how that's going to come into play with the substitution rotation. So I'll tell you guys that before we get started because we're completely transparent with it. It's no secret how we do the lineups. I'm not going to tell you the starters yet, but we will get our pre-match buffs in a minute. So before we get into it, I've got a couple announcements I want to make. The first one is, how about that? There it is. Vox almost pulled off the upset last week. And how many people were here last week and it was a nail biter, like down to the wire? You're trying to figure out, like, did the defensive position hurt them? Did moonshots, unsportsmanlike conduct hurt them? That 10-point deduction? Is Vox going to be able to pull it out? I mean, it was good. It was down to the wire. And you can see Mir won it 1940 to 1925. It was a little higher than that because the way I did the deductions was the difference in the defensive position. So, but that was the point total. That was the differentiation there. So, going to be good stuff. So it's almost showtime, everybody. I mean, it's time to really get into it. So let me show you tonight what we have lined up for the bundles. So just in time for the bundles. Pretty cool stuff tonight because I'm going to go a little bit above and beyond with the bundles. Because there it is. Now, we got some new stuff mixed in here. The cool thing about tonight's bundle is it is the final piece of jet gear. I'm going to explain what that means in a minute. So we are going to start with the silver bundle. We're going to start with the silver bundle over there. That is 2 Maya grenades. 2 of the brand new Crave carbines. And you know what? If you like pet revives, and you want a chance to revive your pets, there is 10 pet revives right there. 10 pet revives. So we're off to a pretty good start, right? Now let's go over to the red bundle. Red bundle, Elixir of Jacked, Potion of Speed, Fly Trap. By popular demand, Armor Wax, Bow Wax, Glyph of Granite, Bionic Wildcard, brand new Faction Grenades, the Mir Madness, another heavily requested item, the Seal Smoke. Check this out. I'm going to put this over here. This is an added bonus, by the way, for all the bundles. That's going to be with the bonus over at the very top here. A little extra kick in. I'll get to that in a minute. We did have requests for ammo. So tonight, your bonus for the red or the gold, how about 4 Photon Plutos? And how about 4 Photon Vegas? So not just a 2-pack, this is a 4-pack. So your silver bundle alone is 10 pet revives, 2 tapes, 2 grenades. Great silver bundle. You see the red, you see the bonus. Well, check this out as we transition to the gold bundle. Brand new Ravishing Ruby. Summon Boss was put in by request. I thought there were a lot of bosses out there, but apparently a couple people still need them. So Summon Boss. Bionic Torso Sapphire. There's your other 2 waxes mixed in there. You had the Armor of the Bow, Bullet Wax, and Blade Wax requested as well. There's your red pet skins. Brand new grenade called the Barnacle. I'm sorry, not a grenade. It's a body bomb. It is a body bomb called the Barnacle, and it is a 20% health drain. So it's a health swap. It's big. Now, you know you can use Marty, but you can see if you get somebody drained with their Marty, it's a big deal. Brand new Sly Sorrow faction grenade, D20. Can go as high as D30 for a solo grenade. Bionic Torso Pearl. And I wanted to give you guys another bonus in between the bonuses. So the gold and the green. How about 4 Elysium tapes and 2 Crimson Carbines? So that means there's 6 tapes right here. I know you guys love your Elysium. So I wanted to double up on the Elysium. So we're doubling up on the ammo and doubling up on the Elysium. The green bundle, another requested item tonight. The Red Aster. Pet Repel Smoke. Ammo Blanco. Elixir of Insane, very popular right now. It's D15. Glyph of Gash. You can't really go wrong with that AP glyph. The Stunning Sapphire. 2 more faction grenades if you missed it this weekend. The Arc Flash and the Vox Vendetta. All these grenades come in 2 packs. The Bionic Torso Teal. And this bonus tonight. Energy Orb. Gold Summon Skins. You're going to love this. You're going to absolutely love this. This is the final piece of the Jet set. Now, I know there's classes out there saying, well, Kills, that's a damaging set, and you rolled that out first. Hold tight, hold tight. That is the Jet Band. It is the first ever, first of all, even if you mix match them, it's a D20. First ever D20 piece of armor we've ever had. Never had it before. But as you know, we've had the Arctic set. We have now the Jet set is complete. Who knows what the next 2 sets are in Tier 3? There's 2 more. There's a couple pieces that have been out there. Type it in chat if you know what the last 2 tier sets are. It's a trivia question. Everybody's like, I know I've seen it. I know I've seen a couple of those pieces. I got a couple in my inventory. Thank you, Mist. Silver and Topaz. Well, you guys might want to know what these are. Because if you collect the Arctic set, the Jet set, the Silver and the Topaz, you can merge all 4 of those together to create fusion armor, which is equivalent to T4. That's right. If you collect all 4 of those, you merge them together to form fusion armor. And you know there's a brand new character out there named Fusion that you're going to find out a little bit more about. So hold on to those pieces, because they're going to make one hell of a combo set later on. And the next to the last PvP piece that's out there is the Rival Belt. Rival Belt is the second ever AP4 piece of armor. It is H13, D7, B8, AP4, Rival 2. And if you've collected all of the Rival pieces so far, you'll know this will put you at Rival 24. 24% additional damage to the Rival of your choice. And yes, I did throw in, if you buy all the bundles, not only do you get the tomes and the bonus up there, but you also get another piece of Stronghold rope. Just a little extra piece of Stronghold rope. So, as you guys know, we got a lot of incentives out there. If you're picking up the bundles here, if you've messaged Kel, you know about the Dead Dimes rewards. So, Look, I mean, it's not often that we get to do a bundle that almost finishes the PvP set and completely finishes all the pieces of Jet set. And now that some of you have Arctic and you have Jet, you've got half of the Fusion Tier 4. You'll see more Topaz, you'll see more Silver. So you can go all Silver, you can go all Topaz, you can go Arctic. But man, oh man, if you get all 4 of these sets, that Fusion armor is going to be absolutely ridiculous. We got a few super chats in the house. I do want to call them before we get to tonight's match. So I saw Father Ron picking up. We got Dow. We got Tim Lamore saying what's up. Busy Bee picking up all the bundles, some stuff and things. Valar, hello 999 Army, Kills Great Mods. Channel members, PDL players, sponsors, super chats, and good luck to the teams tonight. Thank you so much, Valar. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I saw Father Ron, Silver Bundle and Loaders. Wishing a big good luck shout out to Mir and Sly tonight. And Kat letting us know she picked up the bundles with Kel. So that's what we got. So I'm going to leave those up there if you guys want to screenshot them in case somebody logs in. We're going to get off to a little bit earlier start tonight. And what I mean by that is right now. So I'm going to give you the starters. And the starters for Mir, in no particular order, are going to be Kel, Flyrod, Moonshot, and B-Dub. So Kel, Flyrod, Moonshot, and B-Dub already have your pre-match buffs entered. So go ahead and type. That way Kel can screenshot them for your inventory. And also your opponents will know what you are using and how you're using it. All stats have been computed. We even have a couple people using some Vipers, and you'll know that in a minute as well. So Kel, B-Dub, Moonshot, and Flyrod are your 4 starters for Team Mir. In fact, you know what? The starters for Sly can post theirs too. And thank you. So Will, Craven, Tiny, and Dimes are your 4 starters for Sly. So Will, Craven, Tiny, and Dimes as well. Kel giving us an update. These are the bundle purchases that you did not see. You got Amy Bones, Deadly Dimes. Oh, man. Dimes, why didn't you remind me? Dimes forgot to remind me. You know what? Sorry, I messed up. That was supposed to be a $70 bundle, Kel. All right. Kel, I'm overpaid for Wednesday night, by the way. All right, getting all your pre-match buffs in there. So again, Dimes did target Moonshot. So Dimes going up to 120 base. Moonshot. Down to 98 base. All right. And then Tiny is targeting Julie J. Tiny up to 140 base. Julie J down to 90 base. All right. Based on those Max Vipers. A lot of people using brand new Crave tape. I love it. Love it. That Crave carbine. Little bit of extra stats tonight. Probably heard. Just told you Tiny's rocking 140. Well, I'm telling you because he just hijacked a little bit more. All right, Dimes, you saw I overpaid for Tiny, right? Okay. All right, do me a favor. Can I get Ocean Man, Nixie, Julie J, and Amanda? Give me your pre-match buffs. And then I'm going to give you guys the order. So, Ocean Man, Nixie, Julie J, and Amanda, type your pre-match buffs. While you guys are doing that, let me go ahead and get you to the battlefield so you guys can start planning. This is what we got, so pay close attention because we are going to have a 7-person rotation for the first time ever in Crypts. So Mir is the home team, and they have chosen to go first. So the order is going to be this for the starters for 2 rounds. It is going to go Moonshot, first for Mir. Dimes, first for Sly. Kel will go second. Craven will go second for Sly, which will be 4th. B-Dub will go 3rd. Tiny will go 3rd. Flyrod will go 4th. And will close out the round. Now, in turn number 3, Moonshot will be going to the bench. And 2 players will be coming in, which will be Nixie and Julie J. So Jason goes to the bench for the 3rd and 4th round. Then in round 5, Moonshot is coming back in and Amanda is coming in for 5 and 6. Then Amanda will go to the bench, and then the starting 4 will finish out the game. Okay? Now for Team Sly, it is going to be Dimes, Craven, Tiny, and Will. And in round 3, Ocean Man will be coming in, and Ray will play 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then Ray will go to the bench, and it'll be the final 4 against the final 4. Okay. If you guys are ready to start, give me a 999 because I think we're going to have a hell of a match tonight. All right. All bundles have been bought. If you get here late, just message Kel. We'll hook you up. We know some people might be running a little bit behind. This is technically for first place, right? Mir's 1-0. If Sly pulls off the win, they'll be 1-0, and Mir will have a loss. If Mir gets the win, they're 2-0. Pretty straightforward this early in the season. All right, Moonshot, you are on the clock. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your move in. I am going to hold you guys to stricter timers tonight because as the competition committee will tell you, we are trying to get these matches faster and faster. All right, Moonshot kicking us off. What you got, Jason? Moonshot in the defensive position. All right. Jason is going to SP3. Going to take Dimes as boss. Her boss is out of play. He's also going to summon his own boss to Main Street. Moon jumping on Main Street right out of the gates. And he also wants to drop a Max Seal. You got it. Max Seal for Moonshot. Stealing Dimes as boss. And dropping his own boss. All right, Dimes. Woo! That was pretty fast. What do you got? Deadly Dimes. 15 seconds to get your turn in play. We don't know. We don't know if that changes things or not, do we? All right, she's going to go red Curtis to the Main Street flag. All right, red Curtis going to go in, and moonshot. Red Curtis taking your boss down to 85. A little bit of early damage for red Curtis. Wasting no time going after Main Street. Dime's going to drop a little bit of a seal smoke for herself. And she's going with a little bit of Christmas spirit here. Right there, I see you, Dimes. Also, Dimes is insane, and she's using the strongest grenade in the game. All right, we're going to resolve. I didn't see anything from Team Mir, so let's do it. And once again, if you want to stop a grenade, you want to stop an attack, type wait, type something in chat, because you see as soon as she types it what she's doing, so you got more than enough time to get a response to it. So let's go black, green, green, blue, and a little bit of blue. A little bit extra blue, Dimes. You're a gladiator, and you're insane. That didn't sound like a compliment. And you used the Christmas loaded. So she got all those bonus. Remember, she's a gladiator. All right, Kel, you're up. We got Kel in the house. Deadly Dimes taking some wall damage early. Taking the heat to Mir. Trying to get points on the board. Well, hell, look at Kel. Ha, that rhymed. Kel sending boss over to the flag. All right, let's get... Got a couple bosses out there already. And we also know that Kel is... She's dropping a seal. And she is going Christmas cheer as well. Kel is a gladiator. Kel is also under the effects of insane elixir Dime, so she is matching you shot for shot. Black, green, green, blue, and a little less damage than you. But she still did some damage to the next blue wall. All right, let's kick it over to Craven Light. All right, Craven Light, you're up. And a big shout out for Craven Light, man. He's been looking to get in an official Crypts game. This is his first real competition in the Crypts. He missed out on the farm, but he is back. He is in effect. Let's see how the rookie does. He is going, oh, look at that. Bye-bye, Gold Icky. B-Dub losing the Gold Icky. Boss to Main Street. So he's going to contest Main Street. So he and Moonshot are both, you know, they fight each other. Now they got their bosses fighting for a chest. And he can drop the seal smoke as well, because he's just dropping it. Not throwing the seal smoke. And he's going Christmas cheer as well. So let's get him some damage. We got blue finishing off the blue block, destroying the other blue block, and Craven, you did a little damage to the red. All right, we got a good one so far, man. All right, B-Dub. You might have made her mad. All right, B-Dub, you got no gold icky, but it's your turn. We got B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. Sly knows. You want to be the champs? You got to beat the champs. Nothing is handed to you in Play Dead Live PvP. You got to earn it. We'll go B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. All right, B-Dub is going to play. So she is going to Red Paw, Craven Light. So Craven's going to lose his seal. And he's going to take damage from Red Paw. We finally have a player taking some damage, knocking him down to 90. And B-Dub is going to play Pet Repel. And she's going to go, again, it's typed. So she is going to go Red Glob to Craven's boss with Doom. Five seconds, and we're going to resolve it. All right, let it go. Craven Light, your boss, is down to 69 points of health. 69 points of health. Big, big shot from the upgraded Doom with Red Glob. Tiny, it's your move. So we got a battle for Main Street. We got Moonshot's boss at 85. We got Craven Light's boss at 69. A lot of players sealed. Kel sealed, Moon sealed, Dimes is sealed, and B-Dub Pet Repelled. Tiny Fly and Will. Ten seconds, Tiny. All right, so Tiny is going to go boss to their flag. All right, boss. Got a lot of bosses out there. Tiny going to drop a seal from the defensive position. And Sega Vega to Moon's boss. Defenders are in range. So Tiny is going to target Moonshot's boss with the Sega Vega doing all damage. Bosses don't take AP. Any response from Team Mirror? Give you 5 seconds. All right, we're going to resolve damage from Tiny is going to take Moonshot's boss. 85 down to 59. Moonshot's boss at 59. Craven's boss at 69. All right, so we got Boss, Seal, and Sega with Vega. All right, Will the Bill. Finish out round number 1 for us, Will. Round number 1 coming to a close. And then each player get 1 additional turn. And then we'll get the substitutes in. Will from the rover position. What does Will have up his sleeve tonight? All right. Will got the mask loaded. So he's going to summon Red Buck to Moonshot. All right, Red Buck to Moon. Going to take Moon from 98. Well, it actually ain't going to do nothing. It's going to break Moonshot's seal. All right. Red Buck breaks his seal. And then Will is going to go Rival Saber with Vega to Moonshot's boss. All right, so Will is taking a shot at Moon's boss. Any response from Team Mirror? Any response from Team Mirror before we resolve damage? I'll give you 5 seconds. And he's not meleeing. He's actually shooting from here. Straight shot. You know what I did? Play it out. Since it's round number 1, we're going to let it play. Okay? Round number 1, we're going to let it play. If it was later in the game, we'd flip-flop it a little bit. But Fly Rod's not a target, so it's all good. Just keep the moves up. So, Will is attacking Moonshot's boss. Any response to that attack? All right, we're going to resolve it. We're resolving damage to Moonshot's boss. No response. All right, Moonshot, your boss is at 39. And Fly Rod, you will finish out round number 1. Fly Rod is going to finish out round number 1. And then we're going to go back to Moon. Just teams got back-to-back turns. It's going to work itself out. Will is repelled and sealed. The mask and the smoke. He damaged Moonshot's pet. All right. Fly Rod finishing out round number 1. He is going to go Red Firefly to Craven. Drop Pet Repel. And Karis with Red Glob to Craven's boss on Main Street. You guys see the attack? I will give you guys 5 seconds. Any response to Fly Rod attacking Craven's boss? Again, if you want to do something, you type wait, do it. Don't wait till we resolve damage. Once we resolve damage, it's done. All right, damage is resolved. Craven, your boss is down to 45. All right, we're moving on to round number 2. Craven, you got hit by Firefly. I'm taking you down to 80. And you are under the effects of Purple Madness. Not as crazy as it used to be, but it will affect your next turn. So move with caution. Moonshot, round number 2. Moonshot, you are up. Round number 2, everybody. Moonshot, then back to dimes. Give you a quick seal check. Kel is sealed. Fly Rod, Pet Repel. B-Dub, Pet Repel. Tiny sealed. Dime sealed. Will, repelled, and sealed. Craven under the effects of madness. Moonshot's boss down to 39. Craven's down to 45. All right, Moonshot wants to go Vile Smoke. Go figure. You had to know that was coming, right? Vile Smoke to his brother, basically. Boom! Right there, Craven. Put it behind you a little bit. You know you're affected by it. It is the bomber zone. So a little bit of damage starting to ramp up there. Craven taking another 10. You're down to 70. And Moon's going to drop Pet Repel. Get a little bit of protection back. And then he's going to go Rival Saber with the Vega to Craven's boss. 5 seconds for responses. So he went Vile Smoke to the bomber area, dropped a Pet Repel, and he's attacking Craven's boss with the Rival Saber. All right, looks like his boss is taking more damage, and we're going to move on to Deadly Dimes. Damage resolved. Craven, your boss goes from 45 down to 21. Moonshot's boss at 39. Craven's at 21. Deadly Dimes, your second move of the game. Health check, everybody's good except Craven is at 70. All right, let's go. Deadly Dime's going to play Pet Repel. And she wants to go King to Bonnie. Now, you're going to have some choices, all I can tell you. So, Bonnie, I need you to list all the legendaries you have equipped right now. And none of them are Eli'd. None of those are Eli'd. So it's going to be interesting. As we get an apology. Bonnie's like, oh, hell, I got to list 50? Yep, we got to see them. All right. Doom, Sly, Shaw, and Timber. All right, so Bonnie, here it is. 1 or 2, you lose Doom. 3 or 4, Sly, Shaw. 5 or 6, Timber. In that order. 1, 2, Doom. 3, 4, Sly, Shaw. 5 or 6, Timber. All are pretty good. Sega would be a legendary as well. Correct. So Sega will be number 6. Nope. Okay, so what we're going to do. 1, 2, Doom. 3, 4, Sly Shaw. 5, Timber. And Sega 6. We're going to split the Timber and the Sega. 3 of them are weapons. So I think any one of them is going to be a big deal. So she picks a 5, and it is 2. All right. Bonnie's Doom has been hijacked by King. Bonnie loses the upgraded Doom. Now, Dimes is going to go Red Glob with Fuse to Moon's boss. Five seconds before we resolve it. All right. We are going to resolve it. Moonshot. Your boss is taking damage from an upgraded Fuse. You were at 39. Your boss is down to 13. Moonshot is at 13. Craven Light at 21. Dimes also played King, we know, and she cast a Pet Repel. All right, well, let's kick it back over to Kel. Kel, you're up. Kel, Craven, B-Dub, Tiny, Flyrod, and Will. All right. Kel's going to play Vial to the defender area. Hello, Tiny. Kel's Vile Smoke is going to hit Tiny and break his seal. All right. Breaking Tiny's seal with the Vile Smoke. And she's going to go Blue Spark Vega to Craven's Boss. Will Psycho or Red Psycho? If you guys, I'm not trying to tell you which one to play, but some people just type Psycho. You do have to let me know if it's a Red Psycho. All right, playing regular Psycho, first one of the game. And Kel, that is going to stop your damage to Craven's Boss. So Will's shutting it down. Kel plays the Vile Smoke, using the Blue Spark, a little extra damage, and playing the Sega Vega to Craven's Boss. Would have finished it, but Will stopped it. Craven, you're up, and you're feeling a little out of sorts, I guess is what I would say. So go ahead and play your move. I can't promise you what the result's going to be. Could be good, could be bad, is going to be unpredictable, whatever it is. All right. Craven is going to drop the Unholy Smoke and drink the Healing Grog. Well, Craven, here's the problem. And I don't think this has ever been done before. You drop the Healing Grog and you drink the Unholy Smoke. You get a little bit confused. So, when you drink the Unholy Smoke, it removes your pre-match buff. And you do realize you drank the wrong thing, and I will give you the Healing Grog as well. So you do heal back up to 100, but you didn't get rid of the Vile Smoke, and you lost your pre-match elixir. Can't drink that Unholy Smoke. It's bad for you. But you did realize, and you got your Healing Grog off as well. So Healing Grog is used. You're back to 100%, but you're still standing in Vile Smoke. All right, B-Dub, you're up. We got B-Dub, Tiny, Flyrod, and Will. And I'll try not to flip-flop Flyrod's turn this time around. And then we go to the bench. Bosses are damaged. Got a few people that are sealed. All right, Bonnie is dropping the Homing Pigeon. Get her Doom back. Now I think she's just mad. All right, dropping a Seal Smoke for Bonnie. Playing Homing Pigeon. Um, hold on a second. All right, Bonnie, I need to go back. Okay. Dimes, you played king on Bonnie. Bonnie was pet repelled. So your king should have never went through. So, Bonnie, delete that move, please. Just erase it off the board. Doesn't change anything because all it's going to do is bounce her pet. So Dimes played king, and I know because I'm looking at my mat. It got rid of Bonnie's pet repel. So Bonnie still has Doom. She never lost her weapon. So Bonnie, you get a fresh turn. You don't need to play pigeon. So you don't use that half turn. You get a brand new move. Doesn't change any outcome because Dimes couldn't have played another pet because that is the pet she played. It's just the pet repel bounced it, so it never happened. Now, I guess you did get a free look at Bonnie's legendaries, unfortunately, but that's the breaks. Nothing I can do about that now. All right, so we're going to play, Bonnie's going to play Seal Smoke, and she is going to summon Rod. And Red Glob to Craven's Boss. Any response before Craven's Boss gets obliterated? Dimes will let it go or let it go. All right. Craven's Boss is gone. So we're going to take that off the map. It lasted for a little bit. Absorbed a couple attacks. But Craven's Boss is out of play. All right. B-Dub getting the Seal Smoke. She does have Rod out, which will still a block next turn. And she used Red Glob in order to get rid of Craven's Boss. All right, Tiny, you're up. We got Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will, and then we go to our substitutions. Moonshot's pet, Kel's pet, and Tiny's pet will all resolve in turn number 2. Turn number 3, next round. All right, Tiny's going to drop Unholy Smoke. So Tiny's Unholy Smoke is going to get rid of Kel's Vile Smoke. So he takes no more damage from it. And he's going to go Sega Vega to Moon's Boss, obliterating Moon's Boss, unless Team Mir would like to prolong it. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. Moon's Boss is at 13. We're going to let it go or try to hold on to Main Street. They're going to let it go. Moonshot, your boss is gone. Like a boss. All right, we had a battle at Main Street at one point. Not anymore. Main Street is free and clear. Dang, between two brothers, you'd think one of them would be able to get Main Street. All right, Tiny getting a kill, dropping in Holy Smoke. Let's go over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, we got you. And then we got Will. Sly with a slight lead. A little bit extra wall damage. Fly Rod and then Will. And then we get the first round of substitutions. All right, Fly Rod is going to play Boston Main Street. All right, we're contesting Main Street again. Fly Rod is going to drop a Seal Smoke to go with his Pet Repel he's already got out. And D30 loaded to the wall. Right there. Fly Rod, you're finishing off 2 blue blocks. All right, we're tied. Will bring us home. End of round number 2, and then we get the substitutions in. All right, Will is going to summon Paul to Moonshot. Getting rid of that Pet Repel smoke. Moonshot, you're no longer repelling. And Will's going to go F4, Christmas cheer to the wall. Look at this. All right, you guys saw it typed. Fly Rod says, wait, wait. Will going with the F4 Christmas cheer. Will, I don't think they want it. Oh, no. All right. Fly Rod is going to redirect it. Any response to Fly Rod's redirecting the grenade, Will's throwing a grenade at their wall. Fly Rod is going to redirect it to their own wall. Or Dimes and Will, let it hit. Ocean Man says, wait. All right. This is the fun of playing, okay? So, Will goes F4, get ready to take down a big chunk of wall. Fly Rod goes Judas, get ready to take a big chunk of wall. And then Will has to burn a blue in order to stop his own grenade. I love it. I love it, everybody. So that's first blue of the game used by Team Sly. Team Mirrors used a Psycho. Actually, no. Team Slice used a Psycho and a blue. It is like a Friday night, right? So Psycho and a blue used by Sly, nothing used by Mirror as of yet. No wall damage, by the way. All right. Just got to get my map set up. Everybody take a deep breath. We got a good one lined up. The score's actually tied, believe it or not, after all of that action. And Moonshot, you're heading over to the bench. So we got Moonshot going over to the bench, and we got Nixie coming in for B-Dub. Where do you want Nixie and where do you want Julie J? All right, Julie J going to Defender. Nixie going to Rover. All right, and we got Moonshot. Dimes, Moonshot coming into Rover. Where's Moonshot coming in? Did I call him Moonshot? I meant Ocean Man. What a night, everybody. Woo. Sorry, Ray, I might have called you Moonshot. I could be losing it as well. All right. Okay, let's go to round number 3. All right, round number 3. Here's the order, everybody. If you are sealed or pet repelled, you are still. So Julie J is coming in for Moonshot. So I got to get the map adjusted up here. Ray coming over to Rover. Nixie coming over to Rover as well. Amanda and Moon, hold tight. Because Julie J is coming in for Moonshot, Julie J, you go first. So Double J, then Dimes, then Kel, then Craven. Julie, Dimes, Kel, Craven, B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, Will, Nixie, and then Ray. This is also the first time we've went with 7, so give me a little slack tonight. Just trying to get the feel for it. But the cards and the map are keeping me focused, that's for sure. All right, Julie J is going to drop the Honey Badger. Like that play. A little bit of pet defense right there. Also, dropping a seal to go along with it. And Dirty 30 to the Main Street boss, and that would be Fly Rod's boss. All right. Julie J throwing a grenade at the Main Street boss. Team Mirror. It's going to hit. Bonnie is going to use blue. It's not going to hit. So first blue used by Team Mirror. That's a way to make a splash when you come in. I love it. Poor boss. Fly Rod's like, no, it's mine. All right, Honey Badger, Seal Smoke, and a Main Street boss grenade that got blued. Prevention, we'll wait on. All right, let's go to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, your move. Let me give you a quick seal check so you guys know. Kel is sealed. Deadly Dimes, you are sealed and pet repelled. Will is sealed and pet repelled. Fly Rod sealed and pet repelled. B-Dub is sealed. And Julie J is sealed. Dimes first move in round number 3. All right, everybody, do me a favor. Speed it up a little bit. Have your turns ready to go. We're in round number 3. So make sure that you're ready. We got Red Maverick to Julie J. Red Maverick is going to first, it's going to get rid of Red Aster. She keeps her seal. She loses her pet. Pet will check first. And Dime's going to blue spark and dynamite to the wall. I love the pet, but the Aster is big. So Dimes is going to blue spark and dynamite. They're going to let it go. This was a damaged red wall already. So the first red block, no problem. Second red block with the dynamite, not quite, Dimes, but you damaged most of it. So it is more than half. All right, let's go back to Kel. And Craven, I am going to, you're taking 10 Julie J is now in possession of Moonshot's Vial Smoke. It stays on the map. So you did take 10 at the beginning of her turn. And you'll continue to take it from that position. All right. Kel, first and foremost, is going to get the first boss of the game. Congratulations. Kel's boss is out of play. We got points on the board, everybody. Mir scoring first flag of the game. Kel dropping the pet repel, playing Cray to Craven. All right. We don't see Cray often. And one sec. Because he's going to land right on his face. I just want to get the damage check. So, Craven, he's a D15. You're taking 10 of it. So, Craven is down to 80. And you do half wall damage until you repel it or get rid of it. Got to peel it off, basically. But you'll continue to do half wall damage. Or poke yourself in the face. Always an option. Kel also going M30 loaded to the wall. A slightly damaged red block. And about half damage to your red block as well, Kel. All right, moving along. We've got Craven Light. You're standing in the Vial Smoke. You got Cray on your face. And you're at 80 life. Team Mir slightly ahead of Team Sly. They're ahead by one flag. Tiny will likely be capping a flag very soon. If you're just tuning in, we're already halfway through round number 3. 4 rounds in the first half and then 3 rounds in the second half. Both teams super prepared. It's probably one of our fastest matches we've had so far. Why I just went high-pitched like Urkel, I have no idea. Just happened. That is not my typical voice. Probably a lot of talking lately. All right, let's start with the Heal and Seal Smoke. All right, Heal and Seal Smoke. It's going to get rid of Cray. Kel, your Cray is dead. And he's going to activate Impaler. Okay. This is important. So, Julie J, you got AoE coming at you. You are no longer sealed. Impaler breaks your seal. Kel, you were sealed. You're no longer sealed. Breaks your seal. B-Dub, you were sealed. Your seal's gone as well. Fly Rod, you were sealed. Your seal is gone. All seals have been broken for Team Mir. Good thing you had them. So he's activating the legendary, dropping his own heal and seal, and getting rid of Cray. Very good moves, Craven. Not a rookie anymore. All right, let's take it over to B-Dub. Bonnie, you're up. We got Bonnie, Tiny, Flyrod, Will, Nixie, and Ray. Finishing out round number 3. Both teams are bearing down right now. And B-Dub, we'll start with Rod. So B-Dub had Rod out, so the red block is gone. Extra 50. Pet out of play. And she's going to go Red Maverick to Craven. All right. So Red Maverick to Craven is first and foremost. And Craven, you got the heal from the heal and seal, so you're back to 90. So once the heal goes into place, Red Maverick is going to go over. He's going to sonar you and get rid of your seal. Then he's going to hit you, take you from 90 back down to 80. And then she's going to go Maxine with Blanco. All right. It's been up there for about 10 seconds so far. Any response? Bonnie, you get a max seal as well. You're covered by max seal smoke. And take the damage, Craven, or respond to it. 5 seconds. All right, we're going to take it. I think B-Dub just set the record for highest AP hit in the game. 50 AP at Craven. Craven taking you from 100 base down to 50. Maxine with Blanco, fully upgraded. AP 50, baby. Cutting his base in half in one shot. All right, B-Dub is sealed. Red Maverick hits, breaking the seal. And then Blanco absolutely crushes him. Tiny, you're up. Tiny's capping his own flag over here. So how about Sly tying up the flag score? Sly with one flag. Mir with one flag. Mir a block ahead. Still close, everybody. Mir is a block ahead, but this game is virtually tied this far into the game. We got Tiny, Flyrod, and Will. Oh, boy. Okay. The Vile Smoke cannot... Actually, you know what? The Vile Smoke can be played because it's dropped. I'm going to give you the Vile Smoke. Tiny playing the Vile Smoke. B-Dub's going to stop the Sega shot. Thank you for that early. All right, so let's resolve the Vile Smoke from Tiny. And he's going to target the defender area. So it's going over to Julie J. All right, Julie J, we're going to take you down to 90 from the Vile Smoke. And we're going to play Silver Spark with Gold Icky. All right, so let's start out with Julie J. Julie J, you're taking damage from Gold Icky. Before I resolve it, let me know if you want to do anything about it. I'll get back to you. Kel, your pet repelled. Not anymore. Pet repel is gone. B-Dub, you're sealed. Not anymore. Your seal is gone. Fly Rod, your pet repelled. Your pet repel is gone. Nixie, you're taking damage, and Julie J, you're taking damage from Gold Icky. All right, Julie J, you're taking 25. You're at 65. Nixie, you're taking 25 as well. You're at 75. B-Dub is going to play Red Psycho. First Red Psycho of the game. So that is going to stop Tiny shot to Fly Rod's boss. And it's also going to kick 10 back to Tiny, taking him down to 90. All right. Pet and turn fully resolved. All right, let's kick it over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod and then Will. Fly Rod and then Will. We only have one boss in play right now, and it is Fly Rod's. Tiny was going big. He was going to try to take some damage down to it. Fly Rod going to try to reset that seal. He's going to go seal and thrill. D30 loaded to the wall. Again, if there's any response to the wall attacks, let me know early. Fly Rod taking the D30. All right, we'll let it hit. Taking down a red block. Will, you're up. Another 50 for Team Mir. D30 loaded. All right, we got Will, and then we got Nixie, and then we got Ocean Man. Will is going to go Silver Spark, Red Rudy to Julie J, move to Bomber area, and drop Unholy. All right, Julie J., you've got a red sparked red Rudy coming at you. I'll give you 5 seconds. It's been up there for a little bit. Vile smoke is gone. Craven light's free and clear. Julie J. is going to use her ability. She's going to prevent it. Will going big with the pet, but that prevention is now out of play. Julie J., you're still at 65. All right, we got Nixie and Ocean Man, and I'll give you guys a quick health check, and then we got one more round before we get to halftime. Nixie and then Ocean Man, and we'll do a quick health check. One pet on the board. It is Fly Rod's pet. It is yet to take any damage. No, your move. Your move. We're going to go Nixie and then Ocean Man. We'll check health going into the final round of the first half. Nixie and then Ocean Man. All right, Nixie's going to play Legendary Pet Faith. Going to cut the damage taken in half. And she is going to move to the Weather Vane. All right, Ocean Man. You're taking 20 from the Weather Vane. And it's your move. All right, Ray is going to summon Boss to the other side flag. All right, Ray, dropping Boss on turn 3. Going to play his own Seal Smoke. And he's going to activate Deacon Dagger. All right, so we got a legendary activation. Getting these legendaries in play. All right. It is D15, and we do have a little bit of yeah, you can't. One thing you can't do, you can't target your own flag. It's just not possible. So when you target a flag that's not Main Street, it's the other team's flag. Julia, no thank you. I'll pass. All right, so Ray going after the other flag, which is the only flag he can target. Seal Smoke, and let's go ahead and get the Deacon Dagger. All right, 1 second, everybody. 1 second. All right, I'm going to ask the mods and the players, do me a favor. We want to get everybody focused on the game. Certainly, if we have some people that are interested in the game, you guys can message a mod outside. We're going to get back. We've got a pretty good match lined up for you guys, so we want to keep everybody focused on the turns and keep the game moving along. All right, so Ocean Man is going to go Deacon Dagger. Deacon Dagger is going to activate. It's going to hit Kel. So, Kel, we're going to take you down to 92. Kel, no seal, no protection, down to 92. Julie J, we had you at 65. Deacon Dagger is going to take you down to 54. B-Dub, Deacon Dagger is going to take you down to 93%. Fly Rod, you're sealed. You are no longer sealed. And Nixie, you have Faith out. You're taking half the damage from Deacon Dagger. Still taking you down to 68. So no mere players are currently sealed at this point. In addition, there's no pet repels out there either. So Ocean Man's final move of round number 3, basically an AoE seal breaker and pet breaker. All right, quick health check as we go to round number 4. We've got Julie J at 54. Dimes at 100. Kel is sitting at 92. Craven at 80. B-Dub at 93. Tiny at 90. Flyrod at 100. Will at 100. Ray at 80. From the Weather Vane, Nixie at 68. That is where we have it. And yes, we do. Ray took the damage from the snow. So, let's see if we have a nice visual for you guys. There we go. All right, there's your snow. All right, this is the final round before halftime, everybody. Julie J, your move. Final round of the first half, and as you guys know, at the end of the first half, health does reset. All right, Julie J is going to summon boss. Wow, she's super early. You got it. Summon boss to their flag, so her boss is out. And she's going to go with the Healing Grog. And I'm not even going to do a die roll, Julie J, because you're at 54. So at a minimum, you're getting 50 back. You're back to 100% health. And thank you for being prepared. Appreciate that. Deadly Dimes, you're up. And you are taking 20% from the weather vane. Deadly Dimes is down to 80. Nixie dealing serious damage. Final move of the first half, Dimes. Dimes, and then Kel, Craven, B-Dub, Tiny, Flyrod, Will. Oh my goodness. Lots of gold ickies in here tonight. Okay, here we go. And no one is repelled at this point. Silver Spark, gold icky. Julie J, you were back to 100. Not anymore. Julie J down to 25. Kel, you were at 92. You're down to 72. B-Dub, you were at 93. You're at 75. Flyrod, you were at 100. 82. And Nixie, you take half damage. You were at 68. $56. And Red Glob Fuse to the Main Street Boss. Any response from Team Mirror to the Red Glob Fuse to the Main Street Boss? Dime's trying to get her shot. Flyrod's boss will cap at the end of his turn. But Dimes is trying to cap it early. All right. We're going to let it go. Flyrod is up there with the most health in the game. So not as much as you think it is. Flyrod's boss with that fuse is taking 20. Still at 80. Still in pretty good shape. All right, Kel, you're up. We go to Kel, then Crave, then B-Dub, Tiny, Fly, and Will. It's one advantage to being a tank and stacking a whole lot of health. Yeah. Tiny and Flyrod rock a lot of health, by the way. But you knew that. This is the final round of the first half. Kel, man, everybody's just playing Icky like crazy, right? All right, Silver Spark, Red Icky. Dimes has a pet repel. Not anymore. Still sealed, Dimes. Craven Light, taking that damage. So Craven Light, I'm going to get back to you. We're going to resolve your damage. Tiny. No seal, no pet repel. Tiny's taking the damage as well. So Craven Light, Red Icky's not a gold Icky. I guess that's the good thing. But it's Silver Sparked. We're still taking you down to 65. Tiny Silver Spark, Red Icky, taking you from 90 down to 80. Will is pet repelled and sealed. Will, you lose your pet repel. And Ocean Man, you're sealed. You lose your seal. All right. Pretty quick damage resolution of Red Icky. And then Kel is going M20 loaded to the wall. There was a lot of time up there. You guys saw it. Nobody stopped it. We're going to reset the wall. One wall down for Team Mirror. Done. All right, Craven Light, you're up. As we reset the wall, go ahead and get your move in. First wall completed of the night. Mirror, a little bit of a lead. Craven, at the beginning of your turn, you take 20 damage. You're at 45, by the way. So Craven is at 45. All right. Guess everybody wanted to get their Red Ickies in play this round. All right. Well, let's do it again. That's why we have seals, right? Oh. We got a 10-point. Actually, I'm not going to deduct the points because you don't have the pet. I appreciate you removing it, so we didn't check it. Not going to do the point deduction because he doesn't have the pet. Go ahead and retype your move. He wasn't trying to play a different move. He realized he didn't have the item. But go ahead and give me your move. Quick health check while we're waiting. Kel at 72, B-Dub 75, Fly Rod 82, Nixie 56, Julie J 75, Ocean Man is at 80, Dimes at 80, Craven Light 45, Tiny at 80, Will at 100. All right, Craven is going to summon Red Paw to Julie J. All right, Red Paw, Julie J. Going to hit you. Take you down to 65. Hit you again. Take you down to 55. Double strike for Julie J. He's going to play Pet Repel, and then he's going to go Christmas Cheer loaded to the wall. Now, any response from Team Mirror? You guys saw it typed. Going once, going twice. It's resolved. And he is taking down 2 red blocks, and I'll tell you why. That red block was barely holding on before by the slightest of margins. And the Christmas cheer is a stronger grenade, which would take down red. All right, we'll put it back up. They were typing. We're going to put it back up. Red Psycho from Kel. Red Psycho is fine. Actually, all right. Here's what we're going to do. So I need you guys to get your items down. Kel, retract the Red Psycho. I'm not going to ding you for not knowing your items and losing the items, but I am going to resolve Craven's wall damage. So we're going to go back to where we were before we got the weight. Retract the Red Psycho so you don't lose it. But you guys got to know the difference between a Psycho and a Red-Blue. So remove it from there. Craven Light, your grenade is going to resolve. You're taking down 2 wall damage. Taking down 2 red blocks where we were before. All right. No items is being taken out, but the wall damage will resolve. Okay. B-Dub, it is your move. Team Mirror has used 1 blue, 1 Psycho. Team Sly's used 1 blue, 1 Psycho as well. We got B-Dub, Tiny, Flyrod, and Will. All right, she's going to go Gold Toxie to Ocean Man. All right. Again, you guys see it typed. So don't wait for me to say, do you want to do anything? Gold Toxie to Ocean Man, Seal and Thrill, and Maxine with Blanco to Craven. All right, so I'm going to resolve her Seal and Thrill. Bonnie covered by Seal and Thrill Smoke. We got a pet going to Ray. And Maxine Blanco to Craven. Will's going to use the eye ring, prevent the damage to Ray. Will's legendary has been used. And Maxine Blanco to Craven. Wait. Craven Light. Sitting at 50 base. All right. So Tiny's going to go tank page 1, use his legendary to save Craven from a brutal Blanco that was coming at him really fast. All right, so B-Dub, the Gold Toxie got stopped, the Seal went through, and the Blanco caused Tiny to use his tank page 1. All right, now we've got Tiny. Tiny, it's your move. And you're taking 20 points of damage from the Weather Vane. So, Tiny, we got you sitting at 60. Dimes at 80. Craven at 45. Tiny at 60. Will at 100. Ray at 80. Julie J, 55. Nixie, 56. Kel, 72. B-Dub, 72. Flyrod at 80. 2. And his boss is at 80. Few people are sealed. B-Dub is sealed. Will is sealed. Dimes is sealed. Will, I'm going to give you... Never mind. You're good. All right, Tiny, what you got? We got Tiny, Flyrod, Will, Nixie, and Ray, and then we got halftime, everybody. Tiny going max seal. D30 loaded to the wall. Team Mirror, D30 going to the wall. Any response? It will take down the final block, so it's up to you. Thank you, Ocean Man. Ocean Man is like, this is fun as hell. If you guys are having a good time, give us a quick 999. It's going to be a good one. All right, Julie J is going to play blue. That is the second blue for Team Mirror. Remember, you only have 3 blues now. Julie J playing it, shutting it down, but keeping that wall from disappearing. All right, Tiny's move. Did get the max seal. Let's go to Flyrod. Flyrod, you're up. Congratulations. Your boss survived like a boss. So Team Mirror taking down Main Street. Second flag of the game. Mirror got a little bit of a lead there. But it's early. Flyrod. Oh boy. Flyrod making the big mistake. Playing Rod. Laying Rod on the final turn before halftime is never bueno. He's also playing his max seal. And Blanco Carbine to Craven. All right, Craven. You got the Blanco Carbine coming in from Flyrod. Team Sly. All right. I'm going to go to damage resolution. I didn't hear anything from Team Sly. Craven, we're taking you down to $25. And he's hitting you for 36. Oh, okay. All right. You're 45 and 50. He says wait. I'll wait. What you got for me? He's going to go red Psycho. All right, that is the final Psycho of the game for Team Sly. Fly Rod, he's kicking that back at you, and you are taking 10, taking you down to 72. No more Psycho for Team Sly. Will, you're up. Will, you're taking 20 points from the weather vane. You're down to 80. We got Will, then we got Nixie, then we got Ray, then we go to halftime, everybody. Health will reset. If a couple players can get through the next couple rounds. All right, Will's going to summon Boss to Main Street. All right, so Will getting that boss out there to Main Street, trying to catch up. And he wants to rival Saber melee to Julie J's boss. All right, Team Mirror. He's attacking the boss. Any response? Give you 5 seconds. All right, Fly Rod is going to play Ellie. That is one of 2 Ellies used by Fly Rod. Will is going to knock you back to the end of the map. Will getting that Ellie in play. 1 remaining for Team Mirror. All right, Nixie, your final move of the first half, and then Ocean Man, your final move. And then we'll switch the lineups up. Nixie and then Ocean Man, and then we go to half number 2, everybody. Good, close, well thought out battle right now. I'll give you guys a quick status check. All right, boss to Main Street. All right, looks like we're going to contest Will's challenge of Main Street. Here we go again, everybody. So we got Nixie going to Main Street. So Julie J going after 1. Ray going after another. Will and Nixie both going after Main Street. Going to get interesting. And she's going Moss to the wall. All right. Leaving the weather vane. Moss to the wall. Snow stops. And 1 black block for Nixie. All right, Ocean Man, you're up. You don't take the 20 damage because the weather vane is stopped. Final move of the first half. Ray is going to go Bloodlust D30 to the wall. Ray taking down the final red block. And we are tied. 1 wall to 1 wall. You can't do anything from the weather vane except control the weather vane. All right, that is the end of the first half. So we're going to reset all the health. We're going to get our players in the game. So Ocean Man, you're going to stay where you're at. Julie J heading over to the sidelines. Moonshot coming back into defensive position. Nixie heading over to the sidelines. Unforeseen coming into the rover position. Sly lineup stays the same. So I'll give you guys a quick update so you know what's up for the second half. All right, these are the items that Mir has used. Mir has used 2 blues, 1 Psycho, 1 Ellie. So they have 1 blue remaining, 1 Psycho remaining, and 1 Ellie remaining. Team Sly has used 1 blue and 2 Psychos. Now we will go back to our regular order and I'll show you how the subs fit in. Here's the buffs and who has seals and who doesn't. Kel, nothing. Flyrod has a seal. B-Dub has a seal. Moonshot, nothing. And Amanda, nothing. Craven Light has Pet Repel. Will is sealed. Dimes is sealed. Ray has nothing. Tiny has a seal. And Tiny has Vile Smoke aimed at Moonshot. Ray has a boss out. Nixie has a boss out. Julie J has a boss out. And Will has a boss out. Rays will cap this turn. The other 3 will technically cap in turn number 6. All right. That's what we got. Moonshot, you're starting out, and congratulations. You just took 10 points of damage from the Vile Smoke. Moonshot's down to 90. Craven Light, you're back to 100%, although it was a little dicey for you there for a minute. Quick reminder of the order. Moon, Dimes, Kel, Craven, B-Dub, Tiny, Fly, Will, Amanda, and Ray. All right, Moonshot. Going to summon Rod. Going to drop a Heal and Seal. And Rival. Photon Ammo. So are you using the Vega or the Pluto, Moonshot? armor pen, or damage. All right. Moonshot's going armor pen to Craven. Craven, we're taking you from 100 base down to 75 base. 100 down to 75. 25-point shot from Moonshot. Dimes, you're up. I'm going to push the timer just a little bit, everybody. It's 11:03. We're making great time, but I am going to push the moves a little bit faster. Get your moves in within 10 seconds. All right, Dimes is going to activate Cape of Craven. Amanda, pay attention because you just lost Gold Icky. Stealing Gold Icky. All right, activate Cape of Craven, SP3. Can't play the pet, Dimes. You're activating a legendary. You're using an ability. And you're attacking. So if you're going to steal the pet, you can't play the pet because of the legendary activation. Otherwise, it'd be 4 moves. All right, forget the pet. Just going Christmas grenade loaded to the wall. Dimes using that insane elixir. All right, we're going to resolve wall damage. I didn't hear anybody say, oh, wait, so here we go. Black, green, green, blue. Dimes destroying it. All right, let's go to Kel. Kel, you're up. Deadly Dimes the sniper. And if you're just tuning in, Team Sly has just taken the lead in wall damage. Kel playing Rod. Also dropping Seal and Thrill. Getting those seals back up. Seals up. And D30 loaded to the wall. Green, green, blue. Wall damage is tied. Team Mirror with a flag advantage. And let's go over to Craven Light. Craven, B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. If you're just tuning in, we're in the second half. This is round number 5. 2.5 turns remaining, and we will have a victor. All right, Craven is going to summon Grizz to Unforeseen. All right, I'm going to give you your max seal to go with your Pet Repel Smoke. Grizz to Unforeseen. She's in the rover position. It goes like this. And brings her over to this side of the world. Amanda taking Grizz damage and fall damage. Amanda dropping you down to 85. Craven Light going Christmas cheer loaded to the wall. Blue. Blue. Craven Light dealing damage to the red wall too. B-Dub, you're up. Team Slide, 2 blues remaining. Team Mir, 1 blue. Moonshot's going to Phantom Cape the Seal. Seal is gone. Moonshot's Legendary's out of play. Craven, you are still Pet Repelled, but no Seal. We got B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. All right, B-Dub is going Fido to Craven. All right, Fido is going to get rid of that Pet Repel. And then Doom, Red Glob to Will's Boss. And I don't think anything can be done. We're going to resolve it. Will, pretty good health. It's pretty good upgraded Doom. Will, taking 31 to your boss. You're at 69. Will's boss still at 69. Tiny. Your move. Bonnie played Fido. Got rid of Craven's Pet Repel. And then went Doom Red Glob to Will's boss. Hitting it for a little less than a third. Right about now, Craven's thinking, better Will's boss than me. What you got, Tiny? Or I should say, a source with knowledge of Craven's line of thinking said, better Will's boss than me. Still waiting on Tiny. If you guys are getting a little bit of lag, just F5, everybody. Do me a favor, F5 if you're getting a little bit of lag. Getting pretty good time with the moves earlier, and then later on in the game, we seem to be getting a little bit of stall. So, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. All right. Tiny is going to use his Red Curtis for Julie J's boss. Taking her boss down to 85. And it's going to go Sega Vega to Julie J's boss. Sega Vega, it is a shot. Anything from Team Mir. I'll give you 5 seconds. She is shooting a saber shot at Sega Vega. Take it or deny it. All right, Moonshot is going to use the final Psycho for Team Mir. All right, Mir has 1 blue remaining, no Psycho. Neither team has any Psycho. So from this point on, all projectiles that aren't grenades, I'm not going to ask for a health check. But that would have been a big shot at Julie J's boss. So Tiny trying to turn up the heat a little bit. Fly Rod, then Will, then Amanda, then Ocean Man. Fly Rod, you're on the clock. Four players have bosses right now. All right, Fly Rod is going to play Icky. We're going to start with that. Dimes, Icky's going to break your seal. Craven Light, you have no pet repel. But Icky on its own, just dealing 5, not a big deal. Tiny, your pet repel is gone. I'm sorry, your seal is gone. You didn't have pet repel. Will, your seal is gone. And Ocean Man, you had no seal, but you're only taking 5, down to 95. Then he's going to follow it up with Vile Smoke to Tiny. So Tiny, you're taking 10 from the Vile Smoke. And he's going to finish it up with a Blanco Carbine to Will's boss. But the Blanco Carbine is dealing AP damage, and the bosses have no base. So he's just getting standard damage. Will, taking your boss from 69 down to 60. Does some damage, but only a little bit of damage because he's using AP ammo. Will, you're up. Your move. All right, Will's going to drop Red Nolan. Use his other smoke in the mask, using his Heal and Seal. And going Rage with Rival Saber Vega ammo to Julie J's boss. And nothing can be done to stop this one. So Julie J's boss was at 85. Will is using the Vega ammo. Not quite the health as other players. Will with the Rage. Taking her boss from 85 down to 58. Down to 58. Will's boss is at 60. Julie J's boss is at 58. Amanda, you're up. Will has Red Nolan out. And he is sealed now. Unforeseen. And then we have Ocean Man finishing out round number 5. All right, Amanda's going to SP3, and she's stealing the Blitz from Dimes. Red Grizz to Craven. Oh, boy. All right, the Red Grizz to Craven is going to take him all the way over here. In no man's land. The upgraded Grizz is hitting you, and the fall damage, total of 25, Craven, after the fall damage. Taking you down to 70. And F5 Christmas to the wall. It's 4 moves, but since it's a potion and it's upgrading her attack, you guys do know it's allowed. So the F5 Christmas to the wall from Amanda. I'll give Team Sly 5 seconds to respond. Pet is stolen. Grizz launched Craven. And the grenade is going to the wall. All right, Team Sly. And you guys can always type let it go if you don't want to do anything. So either way, let it fly. All right, thank you. Now, I don't know if I would have let that one go because You know what? Amanda, you cannot. Yeah, I can't. So, Amanda, we're going to go back. And this is on me. You're out of range to hit your wall. So, in order to hit the wall, you have to move to here. So, I'm going to let you retract one of those moves. You either can't steal the pet, you can't launch red grizz, or you can't throw the grenade. Because the movement is going to be over your cap. Because they did launch you. So tell me which one of those items you want to retract. I just realized that you had moved. I don't think we have Lake Tahoe. All right, we're going to take the red grizz. All right, we're putting Craven back in position. Amanda is moving in. So Craven, you take no fall damage. So we're putting Craven back to 95, putting him back where he was. Amanda stealing the pet and throwing the grenade with the F5. And they said let it fly, so we're going to let it fly. Blue, blue, and red. Amanda has Assault Elixir. It's her first turn as a gladiator. So she's got a lot of things working here. It's F5, Christmas Cheer, Assault, and a gladiator. Absolutely taking down 2 blues and a red. All right, getting way too many questions. And I don't think any of the questions have been accurate so far. So I'm going to ask everybody to stick to your team, please. All right, let's move it on. Ocean Man, you're up, and you are going to cap your chest. So Ocean Man, capping the flag on turn 5. So we are tied in flags. We are even Steven right now. Flags, and Mir has a slight wall advantage. It's a 50-point game right now. 50-point game, everybody. Anybody's game. And Ocean Man, it's your move. All right, Ray is going to drop Heal and Seal. Going to summon Red Nolan. And go D30 loaded to the wall. Mir, if you want to do anything about that wall, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to resolve it. Mir with one more blue. Sly has 2. All right, let's let it hit. Ocean Man, 50-point shot for you. We got a tie game. All right, that is the end of round number 5. We're going on to round number 6. We have 2 rounds remaining. We got a tie game at this point. Quick health check. Dimes, you're at 100. Craven, you're at 95. Tiny is at 90. Will, you're at 100, but your boss is at 60. Over on the other team, we've got Moonshot, Kel, B-Dub, Fly Rod, all at 100. All looking pretty good. Amanda is at 85. So, going into round number 6, 2 rounds remaining. Moonshot, your seal is broken from Tiny's Vile Smoke. Your rod goes over and steals a red block. Moonshot, giving Mir a 50-point lead. All right, so Moonshot is going to go red Toxie to Craven. So Craven, you got Deadly Venom. And you're down to 75 and 75. And you will take Deadly Venom every turn unless you heal through it. And Moonshot is going to go F5, Buzz Blaster, Red Glob to Will's boss. Team Sly, anything to do with that? I don't think there's anything you can do, actually. All right, let's resolve that damage. He's F5ing it. Will, your boss with the F5. Down to 32. Less than a third left on Will's boss. So Craven taking the Deadly Venom. Will taking the Buzz Blaster with the F5. Less than a third left on Will's boss on Main Street. Deadly Dimes, your move. And you got no blitz, Dimes. Just a reminder. And you got no boss. Purple effects are out, by the way. Last 2 rounds, purple effects are gone. So don't even try it. Mirror with a small lead. We got a battle going on Main Street. Got a couple bosses that are kind of weak right now. Will's at 32. Julie J's at 58. All right, Dime's going to break out the red Nolan. Going to go Torment Smoke on Bonnie. Bonnie cannot enrage unless she gets rid of the Torment shell. And Holiday loaded to the wall. Dime's taking down a red block. Keeping this game tied up. Kel, you're up. Kel, your rod goes over and steals a block. Mir chipping away little by little. Another red block, giving them a 50-point lead. As soon as it's tied, something happens. Got 2 different styles, and both teams have a great, great shot to win this. All right. Kel is going to blitz Will's Nolan. Will, sorry to see him go, man. I love me some red Nolan. Kel taking him out of play. And F5 Sega Vega to Will's boss. Will's boss put up a fight, everybody. But it's leaving Main Street. Kel taking down Will's boss. So Nixie right now has control of Main Street. Nixie's boss at 100%. Julie J's boss at 58%. 2 bosses on the board. But that hurt a little bit. Kel taking out a pet and taking out another pet. But at what cost? Right? A lot of ways to win this game, everybody. Craven Light, you're up. If you were tuning in, this match could not be any closer. Could come down to a flag, could come down to a wall, there's a lot. Both teams have great strategies. So we're going to find out whose strategy is going to win in the end. Craven is going to summon Nolan. Heal and Thrill. And going Christmas Cheer loaded to the wall, everybody. All right. No response. They're saving that last blue and Craven Light. Up. They are not. Amanda playing it. So Team Mir playing their 3rd and final blue. No blues and no psychos for Team Mir. Sly with 2 blues remaining. They stop the immediate damage. All right. Craven Light. Dropping red Nolan. His Christmas cheer would have been a big hit. It is denied. All right, B-Dub, it's your move. Sorry, regular Nolan. Mir holding on to a 50-point lead. No blues, no psychos. Sly trying to find the right time and the right place. Sly missing a big hitter tonight, missing Amy. But with 5 players, they're certainly holding their own. But they got 5 good ones. We got B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, Will. And then Amanda and Ocean Man's last turns this round. All right, B-Dub is going to play Blitz. Sorry, Ocean Man, your Nolan is gone. But you're getting those pets out there. All right. Blitz, Ocean Man's Nolan. Strip Torment. And throw in a Will Sickle to the wall. Doesn't finish the wall. You damage the wall. Doesn't take it down, B-Dub. Tiny, your move. Yeah, the Sia is a Will Sickle. It's a D10. All right. Deadly Dimes, F5. Legend, Epic, Rocket Ability, Holiday Cheer. To wall, summon, what? All right, summon Rod. All right, so Tiny's going to summon Rod. All right, you guys can't do this. You can't change moves mid-flight. F5 Legend Epic rocket ability, Holiday Cheer to the wall, is a move. So Tiny is targeting the wall. That's not a phone issue. That's a changing targets. That is the wall, not a boss. So the rocket launcher does have extended range, so Tiny can shoot the wall from the defensive position. So you guys know, it's the only weapon that will do it. So Tiny taking a 50-point block. Dropping a rod and also destroying half of the next block with the F5. So Tiny almost taking down 2 red blocks with the F5 Holiday Cheer. Fly Rod, your move. We got 2 half walls that are still up. All right. Fly Rod's going to play Red Nolan. Tiny, you're taking the Vile Smoke. You're down to 80. From Fly Rod's Vile Smoke. And he's going Cheer loaded to the wall. Team Sly, any response? You got 5 seconds. It's either going to tear down the wall or you're going to stop it. Let it go. All right. The wall is dead. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Team Mirror taking down a second full wall. All right. Fly Rod dropping to Red Nolan. Holiday Cheer loaded. Will, it's your move. We got Will, Amanda, and Ocean Man. And then we've got 1 round of 4. All right. Will is going to Blitz. And he can do that because he does not have a Nolan out. Fly Rod, your Nolan's out of play. And he is going to go F5 Rival Saber Vega ammo to Julie J's boss. It is all right. Hold on. Boss was at 58. Kel is going to medic page 3. All right, so she's splitting the damage. So Kel is taking half the damage. So we're taking Julie J's boss down to 43 and Kel down to 85. Kel's ability has been used. All right, Amanda and then Ocean Man. All right, Amanda's going to go M30 fully loaded to the wall. Blitz, Dimes, Red, Nolan. So Dimes, Red, Nolan is out of play. Drop a heal spell. Heal smoke. Team Sly, any response to the M30 fully loaded? All right, let it go. Or not. All right, Ocean Man using blue. All right, that is the second blue. They have one blue remaining. Amanda gets no wall damage. Ocean Man, your final turn of the game unless somebody dies. Ocean Man, what's your move? Ocean Man going to summon Toxie to Bonnie. She is sealed. So Bonnie's seal is gone. And F5, Christmas loaded to the wall. 1 block left, Ray. You beat the hell out of that 1 block, I'm going to tell you. You talk about some overkill. You absolutely overkilled it. Let's go ahead and reset it for you. Walls are tied. Flags are tied. Sly has an advantage with the walls because of what they have left. However, the score is about to change. All right, Ray says, I'm going out with a bang. I hear you, Ray. Give it all you got. Okay. We are in the final round. And what that means is Nixie's boss and Julie J's boss both resolved at the end of that round. That means that even though the walls are tied, Sly needs to really, really bring it because Mir just got a 2 flag advantage. So it is now 4 flags to 2. Each team has 4 plays remaining. Moonshot. You're up, and you're down to 90. Moonshot, your final move of the match. All right, Moonshot's going to play Blitz. He's going to take out Craven's Nolan. Buzz Blaster Silver Glob to Craven. Taking Craven down to 50 base and 95 health. Deadly Dimes. Your final move of the night. We got Deadly Dimes, Kel, Craven, B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. Game was virtually tied, and Mir just capped 2 flags. Dime's going to F5, dynamite the wall. Black, green, green, blue, and blue. Dimes with a big, big wall shot. Kel, you're up. Can Kel match it? Kel going K9, dynamite to the wall. Any response from Team Sly? K9 taking down a black block. All right, we're going to let it fly. Dynamite to the wall, Kel. She says, wait. Tiny going to use red, blue. Kel taking you down to 75. Stopping the damage on the wall. Craven Light, you're up. Kel is denied. Craven Light, B-Dub, Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. Heck of a match by both teams. Great strategy by both teams. We're going down to the wire. All right. Cannot Silver Spark the pet, Craven Light. You can't Silver Spark and drop the max seal and F5. So I'm removing the Silver Spark. I'll give you the seal. Red Toxie to Kel. All right. Fly Rod, I got you using Tank Page 1 about 2 hours ago. I need to go back and double check that, but I had it, and I don't know if it was a pet or a Julie J attack. But you've typed it about 6 times tonight, I think, Tank Page 1. So the amount of times I've seen it, I'm a little confused. But I had it written down on like turn 3, I think. All right. I'm going to deny the dynamite, and I'll go back at the end of the game, and I'll double check it. So I'm going to put 75 in parentheses. Okay, I'm going to put 75 in parentheses because that's the damage the dynamite's going to do to finish off those 2 blocks of the wall. It may not matter in the totality, but I have it like in turn 3. So I'll go back and double check the chat. All right, so we're going to deny the dynamite. So the dynamite is going to use tank page 1. So for now, it is denied. Kel, you're taking the damage from the non-silver spark red Toxie. Going to take you down to 55. So Craven Light, I'll get back to you on your wall damage. All right, B-Dub, you're up. All right, B-Dub is going to go F5, Maya to the wall. Can't be stopped. Not as strong as the D30 loaded, but you guys know this is a brand new upgraded grenade. So nothing can be done about it. We're taken down with the F5. We're taking down green, green, blue. Green, green, and blue. All right, let's go to Tiny. Tiny. Rod is going to go over. And steal the block. We got Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. Tiny, Fly Rod, and Will. All right. Tiny's going to leave the defensive zone. Run in range. Throw dynamite at the wall. No problem with that red block. And he gets a little extra as well. All right, Fly Rod and Will the Bill. Fly Rod and Will the Bill. Final 2 turns, everybody. Going to go Curtis to get a little wall damage, and F5 with the Maya. I see. He was trying to get that little extra. Blue, blue. Not quite the red, Fly Rod. Not quite. You do damage it. do damage it. All right, Will, bring us home. Will the Bill. Final move of the night, everybody. Here it is. And we will get to tallies. Great battle. Will's going to go a little Xmas cheer loaded to the wall. And Tiny damaged it to begin with. Finishing and taking down the next one for Will the Bill. Team Sly left with a blue in their pocket. Left with the blue on the table. Let's get a quick score check. The 2 flags at the end, I think, is going to be just a little too much to overcome. So not as dramatic. It was certainly a battle down to the wire before those flags capped. So, great match. First of all, why I'm totaling up the score. You guys congratulate each other. Always a well-played match, hard fought. Both teams incredible. Great sportsmanship. Total wall damage with the caveat of the extra points. But I'm just going to add it up the way it is. Sly, 850 wall points. Mirror, a little bit of an off night for them. 700. But they found other ways to get points, right? Sly taking the wall lead. Surprisingly enough, with all the damage and all the AP, 0 killing blows. First time in a while we've had a match that nobody died. So that tells you it was a good played match. Defensive points. 25 per turn. Team Sly, everything except the final turn. Mirror, 7 rounds. $175 points. Sly, 150. Then total flags. Sly, 350 points in total flags. Mirror, 850 in total flags. That's going to be the difference. Sly, 1,350 with 75 points in parentheses. It's not going to make a difference, but I'll still add it if it is incorrect for the overall season total. I got Mirror with 1,725 and Sly with 1,350, potentially 1,425. Either way, best case scenario is Mirror's going to get a 300-point win. So, congratulations to Mirror. Super close. And then we got to about round 5, and the extra bosses was a big play. Certainly, not having Amy's a big deal. But, yeah, nobody died. I mean, you played it well, but, I ain't going to lie. These guys are a chance for a reason. They just have Mirror's got another gear when you get to the second half. No doubt about it. But, big shout out to Sly. We do know technically Sly is leading the stronghold raids. So, we got Cat from Vox leading portals. We got Sly with a big stronghold raid. We got 2 more raids to go this week. So, Watch your backs, everybody. Oh, shoot. I got to go. I got something lined up. So big thanks for everybody. You guys have a great night. I got to get out of here really quickly. Thank you for everything that you guys do. I will see you guys very soon, and we'll be working on inventory tomorrow. So have a good one, everybody. Peace.